What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Tommy D live stream, music and chill session. This one's a bit of a night session. It's 5:32 AM here. Couldn't really sleep, so I thought, I might as well go live again for a bit. Just been up thinking about stuff, really. Thinking about YouTube and the way it's been lately for everyone with its notifications and all that. And now everyone's just losing all their baseline viewers and that. And it's pretty crazy, but at the end of the day, it's all good. You just got to keep persevering, and in the end, we just see what happens. But anyway, I hope everyone's doing well in that, and yeah, it's been a while. I did do a live stream yesterday, but besides that, it's been a while before that. And I hope everyone's been well. Gonna get some music happening in a minute. I've got to change the title of this video too, because it still says afternoon session, but it's a night sesh. We'll do that now quickly. Done. Farnell, fantastic. Jenny O'Brien. Hi Tommy, hey guys, how's it going? Much love for coming in. I was just saying how YouTube's been so dodgy with its notifications lately, and hardly anyone gets notified anymore unless they're in here and got the notification bell clicked. And even if you have it clicked right and you haven't been in a while, because I haven't uploaded in 2 months, plus before that a lot of people weren't getting notified because I wasn't going live at the right times and all that kind of stuff, and it's hard for people to get in. And if I go live 3 times and you miss 2 of them, YouTube will consider that as you not wanting to view my channel, so they won't notify you about it and that. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and play a song in a minute, and if anybody wants to request anything, just let me know. And yeah, Jinx, Tommy D, where you at? I am right here, just chilling. How's it going?
What were some of the things that you learned or
first song?
To get through to get by?
This one's Blissful feats Lana Del Rey, video games. I don't think the sound quality is that good as far as the music goes lately, because I'm using OBS instead of the Streamlabs OBS, and the mix is a bit weird, but it'll have to do for now, I guess.
Every moment is pregnant with the next moment of your life.
Yeah, new outlook, new angle, new view, new channel. I surf the frontier with extra focus. Lines that I reflex the opus. I see you, you see me. That's one love, let's be free. Then paint the town red as roses. Sky high till the heavens open. I bleed for it, I cry for it. I'm free falling, my mind's orbit. Chase that dream, but you're never gonna get it, so I live that dream 24/7. I'm out there trying to kiss that sun, reminiscing how kids have fun. Timeless, and I watch this shit and find.
Yeah, we had I was watching Joyfold just earlier, and that, and he apparently is taking a break from YouTube, or if not doing YouTube for a while or at all, because he says he's not getting the support that he used to in that. And I was trying to tell him that he's not alone in that situation. Everybody's going through it and persevere in that, but we just have to see what he wants to do in that. It'd be a shame to lose such a good creator amongst the community. Yeah, it is what it is. Am I going for a smoke, eh? Tell me all the things you want to do.
I think people need to believe in stuff, and I think that you need to believe you're involved in something here.
You gotta get through the tough times, not quit. Yeah, it's definitely true.
But you're in charge.
Hey baby, Tommy D, hey Benny Lecker, how's it going? Much love for coming in.
today. Like you get one wish, then you choose your fate.
Just trying out the OBS system at the moment.
That's what I want to do today, which made me.
The mixer isn't the best, but it'll have to do for now. Because I can't get onto Streamlabs for some reason, it's not downloading the file properly. That's alright. At least we can get something going. Anyway, cheers everyone, let's go in for this smoke egg. Much love.
So you just gotta keep going and look at this as a wonder. Look at it as a trip. You know? Go on this trip. Just look at all the stuff.
How's everyone on this fine day? I'm very good, thank you. How are you, Benny Lego?
You gotta dream. You gotta look at the dream as the actual thing. This is one part. And look at this time as a time when you're really, really having fun.
Alright, another song by Blissful. This one's Feet Chitty Bang. Another good song. A classic. Sorry if it's not the loudest, it's pretty late here, or early I could say, and to me it sounds really loud, but for you guys it's probably not so loud and it's hard to talk over it, but I'll try and get the volume as decent as I can.
Like the sun when it shines, impossible's possible, they can't fuck with my mind. I know it cuts like a knife when they throw down your game, but keep that fire brewing until that house is in flames, yeah. So I hope you're open to the view that there's millions on this planet, but no one...
Zebraman Reaper 420 Farm, what is up? Cheers from Zebreville 420 fan, much love bro, much love for coming in. How you been? Good to see you in it. A bit tired, but otherwise getting medicated. Strawberry banana crumble. Sounds yummy. Take a second look and you see there is no one like me.
Off the highest cliff, free as can be. Gravity's gone, baby. This between me and my dream. And the limit ain't the sky, so I'm higher than a pilot. See the vision in a
higher than a pilot, eh?
Damn right, every kid is unique. We're all the missing puzzle piece that makes the picture complete. We all march to our hearts and its signature beat. No one can walk in your shoes and leave the pinch from your feet. In my celestial body, internal astrology, my atoms dance like stars in a circular odyssey. This is my universe. We're fearing out the libero, elevating my perspective as I'm peering out the
on my nipples. Where you been? Tommy says Benny Loco. Oh, I've been around, just haven't been on as often, and that been taking a break and that, if you know what I mean. Spent a bit of time playing Battlefield and that, playing Xbox, and just, you know, there wasn't any particular reason why I stayed off YouTube. I just felt like, you know, taking a break for a while. But yeah, I'm going to try and be around a bit more often than that, try and keep everything going. Kind of missed everyone as well. It's good to see everybody again. Yep, I knew you were gaming. You probably say I got distracted by a girl too at one stage, because I ended up meeting this chick on Xbox or playing Battlefield, and then I was playing Battlefield with her for quite a while, and I guess you could say she distracted me. But yeah, everything's all sweet now. Can't let people distract you from your true path. Alright, what should we play next day? If anybody wants to chuck in a request, just let us know. and I will chuck your song on. Just having a look now in the suggested thingo to see what we got here. Let's put a random one on, eh? It's going to be another Bliss and Esso one for now. Cheers, everyone. Going for another smoke, eh? So what's the latest for everybody anyway? What have I missed lately? Shaka Brown on.
Yo, this is a leap of faith. I got heart, you can count on that. It's all mind over matter. When you hit rock bottom, you gon' bounce right back. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and you start from ground zero. And if you need any help, just believe in yourself. You are your own hero. Look at your cape in the wind. Everything you do is cinematic. Light speed through time and space, and with a pinch of magic, you can rip the fabric. But I guess it all starts with you.
We're going to Vegas next week. That'll be interesting.
It's pitfalls and brick walls, but when you know there's no spoon, it's pretty hard to lose.
Shot, hit the white, 8 ball in the pocket, winning right. Well, look at what Charlie did. I can't build my dream in this party, bitch, cause
It's been a pretty decent week this week. Next week will hopefully be better. I've got to get my hair cut so I can friggin' put my camera back on again. My hair's so messy at the moment and it's like in the eyes and shit, it's annoying. Gonna meet a bunch of YouTubers and blowing it out. I'm stoked, yeah, that'll be awesome. Sounds exciting, can't wait to see some videos from Vegas. No gambling, too much. Tommy D, hello, hey, Stoney, how's it going? Much love for coming in. I just woke up, well, good morning to you. Hope you had a good sleep. Me too, we didn't go to bed until sun up this morning. Party warriors. Yeah, it's 5:46 AM here right now. Been up all night, and last night I was up all night too. Ended up sleeping at like 10:30 in the morning, and woke up at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I usually try and get to bed after 12:30 is my bedtime, but yeah, the last month or so I've been sleeping late. If not sleeping at all, or yeah, sleeping at all. Let's see, what have we got in the suggested here again, eh? We'll have to eventually make a mix-up, but then I'll be playing the same songs over again, so I like to go through the suggested and get stuff, you know, shuffled around and that. What do we got here? Good song. Benny Loco will know this one from Yay. Noel was on.
I'm wondering where the day went.
Oh, a bit loud.
The clouds have me shrouded in grape, but I'm still
And
alive,
keeping
pounding the pavement.
away from my house, had to put hands on me.
Drowning the label now, drowning in paper. Work without a cool, I'm down with found an escape from work. And I love it 'cause that's
And everyone's still sleeping. Benny Loco's the early bird today. Ho watch, get him Stony, but don't go to jail. Hard work is good for the soul when I love it. It's good to see everyone, by the way. Good to see you all again. Couldn't believe it. I looked up and she was trying to get into the workshop. I said, oh hell no, bitch. Troops 88, what's up, man? Much love for coming in and cheers, bro. Frozen Fury, hey, came for support and dropped that like. Much love, bro, for coming in. And yeah, appreciate it. You have a meeting to attend, eh? I'm growing up and it's all about hip-hop.
Hotel was part of town and support act, we ain't half as loud, but twice as nice you can ask the crowd. We passing out in the departure lounge. I love it, I hug the road like an old friend. Let the world one revolve and let's roll it. One of the homes, then one of the soul, melodic enough, they want it. I love it, we're chasing the dream. Every day a new place, new faces and scenes. Living out a suitcase, few spaces between. There's been very few days, a good space in between. Got enough far from home through the winter and summer. No matter how hard the road or the distance I cover. Even better when I'm missing my significant other. I wanna trade it for the world, give it another.
I walked up calmly and grabbed her by the throat with one hand and lifted her off the ground in the face. Ooh. Right on, fire in the hole. Cheers, everyone. Sorry, I forgot to call that one, didn't I? Alright, if anyone wants to request anything, just let us know in the chat there and I'll play your song. Just chuck the artist and the song there and I'll play it. And yeah, let's see what we got here. Should change it up a bit, eh? Something different. What else have we got in here? And suggested. It's all turned to Bliss and S on Hilltop Hoods at the moment, so I might have to go over here and boom, and yeah, we shall find some different kind of music, eh? Different genre. Anyway, what's all your guys' plans for the day today, eh? Hey, good song, good song. Harder than I thought. So hard to choose sometimes, isn't it? Let's just go with... Where'd it go now? Sorry, I'm fussy sometimes when it comes to a song. Here we go. Don't even think this is a different genre, to be honest, but it's still a good one.
It may last for a minute.
Hash info, what is up, bro? Much love for coming in. Let me catch up with the chat for a second.
But eventually, it
Cheers, bro. Nobody's worth fighting over. Just don't get in trouble, baby. Then.
If I quit, however, it will last forever.
How you doing, Hash info? Much love for coming in, bro.
Welcome back. It's a good day to be alive. Chillin'.
Chillin'.
I want to give a shout out to Southwest Entertainment. I want to give a shout out to all of my fans, everybody who supports me. These are just some bars. But fuck it. Excuse me. You're here to recognize the energy. I'm rolling up the herb. My words, you feel the chemistry. That's no warranty. When I say that I regulate a MC, I'm causing all your MCs to meditate. Bricks in the wall like Pink Floyd. I'm the heavyweight. Shared with the words. In other words, your featherweight. Bars so fat, they run laps of Jenny Craig. I'm trying to get a meal while I'm getting paid. I could cruise up and ride it like a G6, or I could let the tune buzz and ride it for a sweet 16. Hotter than a heater or an oven, and that Bud Steve Martin get it cheaper by the dozen. If a girl want the D, they get it. I demand that. I deliver flows that are heavy like a sandbag. Stand deep, leave it like an atom in the ant trap. You been phenom, sicker than the anthrax. Stand back. I done been a bit of rainbow. I'm a smoking
Caused me to
tree,
get kicked out of my
barbecue
parents'
to my
house and
brain
caused me
flow.
to be homeless for 5 years before I even got with him. She
Like a chess game. Heads up, not sore in a neck brace. Dirty with the word, Shane one on a tech date. Do it for the scene, the love of the fucking melody, the hip hop recipe, doing it for the team. It seems all I see is these dudes doing new shit. The Channel 7 flow, I see room for improvement. I'm too sick, I'm stoned every day. It's to the point where I don't know if I was home or away. Watch me big race with a spoon, call it cool intentions. I kill the wordplay, it's too cruel to mention. There's more lines than the school detention. Always got the pressure on my chest like I'll review the pension. Content of my lyrics will come at whose discretion. You should relax and take a look a second. Born thrillers.
Almost lost me chrome piece for a minute there, but I found it. Can't have another smoke.
Forcing more liquor through the cause to support the cause of no limit. This life is no gimmick. Dudes need more lyrics. Not a lot of heart, but plenty of more business. Not a lot of sharks, but plenty of more fishes. Only about time till we getting some more dishes. I'm about more skrilla, flow that I talk iller. The rhyme scheme long, you know that I'm more vicious. I'm unstoppable, quitting is never optional. Take it out to your hospital, think that I'm more sick than most
Peace out,
cats.
Zebra,
I'm
bro.
top
Much
like
love
a
for coming in.
When that urban slang drop, that pussy get more pillage.
Once again, if anybody wants to request any songs, just let us know.
Shouts to my brothers that be banging on the beats. Shouts to my brothers that be chilling in the streets. Shouts to the bitches that be kicking at the beach. I got love for this hip hop, I ride for this hip hop. Shouts to my brothers that be banging on the beats. Shouts to my brothers that be chilling in the streets. Shouts to the bitches that be kicking at the beach. I got love for this hip hop, I ride for this hip hop. What, I die for this hip hop. What, I die for this hip hop. Live for this hip hop, die for this hip hop. Man, that's why we ride for this hip hop. Word.
Ooh, good shit. Play Mama said knock you out by Oh Cool J. Ooh, let's see, what do we got in here? Eh? Another good song. Trying to think of a good artist, but I can't think of any right now. It's too many to think of at the same time. It's almost 6 AM. I don't even feel tired yet. I feel wide awake. Here we go. There we go.
Yeah.
And dedicated the Lollipop Kid reject tours around the world. It's almost 1 PM here. True.
So here it is. Yeah.
1 PM, eh?
People asking why I'm leaving, told them I don't really need it. I did everything I came to do. I'm proud of it.
Might even make it to 4:20, you know, before I fall asleep.
I would ride him to the beat. All them nights I couldn't sleep, and all them days I didn't eat. When I recorded Free Rico, I was crying in my seat. I had to turn the camera off, I didn't want no one to see. Wiping tears up off my cheeks, praying that they let him free. I didn't leave the house for weeks, nobody asking if I'm sweet. People judging who I am from what they see up on a screen. I got a couple million views, but that ain't bring me any peace. I was living in a nightmare and I couldn't even scream. I was praying every night, my head down and on my knees, asking God to let me dream and give me answers that I seek. Fans telling me they love my songs, they got them on repeat, saying all my lyrics dope, but do they know what they all mean? I miss my older brother so much, I wish he didn't leave. 10 years have gone by and I'm still dealing with the grief. Nothing ever comes for free, not even happiness is cheap. A broken heart, the price to pay, and I'm still picking up the pieces. So I hope you understand the reasons why I have to leave. Even writing this all down now, I can hardly breathe. I'm having flashbacks of Riv's face every night.
Tell me I ain't being around here to know why I'm so mad right now. Yeah, I'm just like, what? My old man has been cheating on me with my brother's whore for the last couple of months, and I thought, oh wow, that's fucked up. I'm sorry to hear that, Stoney. Pretty messed up. And I still see you in my dreams every night when I'm asleep. Family is what you want, I want to give you what you need, but I believe I'm not the man you want our family to see. I know our daughters will be beautiful. Yeah, it's fucked, eh? But if we have boys, I don't ever want them growing up like me, so I'm gone. Yeah. So I'm gone. Let's put a happy song on then, eh? Shit. Oh, let's see if I can sort out the sound of this one. Don't want it to be too loud. Been with him 7 years, supposed to be married, and now this insanity, I tell you, insanity. Yeah, it's freaking crazy. Longest relationship I had was for like 5 years. It's really hard when you've been with someone for so long and that, and especially to have that happen to you, it'd be pretty fucking messed up. Hope you're alright in that. Good song for Stoney right now. Got to break free. 10 years, that's fucking ages, yeah. Fuck that. I'm basically done with relationships. To be honest, it's just so hard to give so much of yourself to somebody and for it to not work out after so long, and that is just bullshit. I reckon it's just better to have like a good friend and that kind of thing rather than having like a relationship. My shortest was like a week. No, my shortest was like a day actually. Or 2 days, maybe. Probably 2 days.
But life still goes on. I can't get used to living without you by my side.
Yeah, I've had a really good relationship. This is my first time he's ever done this, and he is totally out of character for him, really. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Midlife crisis or something. He's 50, she's only 27. Yeah, I don't know, it's crazy. I don't know, I can't really say anything because, you know, I don't know him or anything. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Have a wonderful day, y'all. Cheers, stay blazed, and don't be buzzkills. Laters. No worries, bro. Have a good one, and catch you later. Catch you next time. Peace out and much love. Stay medicated and stay hydrated. Well, that explains it right there. If she has 6 kids with 5 different daddies, she's obviously a slut, probably for the most part, and it's probably her fault for seducing him or some shit. Like, even then he had the choice to say no, but like, who knows? It might be her fault for the most part. Not saying that makes it okay or anything, but let's see, what's another good song, eh? No one's requested any yet. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go, Cosby Sweater, Hilltop Hoods. Good song. Right, that's what said to. But enough of that shit. Let's get fucked up. Cheers. Yeah, fuck yeah. Cheers, Tony. It's wake and bake time for me. Yeah. Wakey bakey. About to have one now, just packing one up. It's so good. Alright, here we go. Went up on my bong, there it is. And it's all good. Cheers. Here we go. Wearing that Cosby sweater. 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 I'ma step up every chance when I'm rumble. The old Cosby champ with the jungle is fitting. I'ma get drunk and dance like your uncle till I move hands like your uncle. I'm kidding. The venom is in venom when I enter then it's over. When I'm spinning venom, I'm as generous as Oprah. You get a sky, you get a
sky, you get a scar, me drunk in the
Back of a rental car.
Here to get you where you see like a battle drill. I'm in the saddle still, a little saddle sore, smash you out the stratosphere, flashy as a matador. When I'm just like feels down in a Gucci, listen to the Gucci rap. I won't beat around the bush like a 70s born. I make you wish that you never been born, and it's all good. And it's all good. And it's all
Good. I'll be fishing, always from losing head.
my competition, listen, they ain't gonna stop me ever. I feel as large as Biggie, swear it could not get better. I feel in charge, I beg it. Wearing that Cosby sweater, wearing that Cosby sweater, wearing that Cosby sweater, wearing that Cosby.
My hair's all messed up at the moment. I've got to get a haircut. It's all in my eyes and shit. It's annoying. So I generally got a plant growing and it doing good. I'm afraid to touch shit. I kill everything a little bit. She's pretty good. True, that's good. I'll just watch a couple of videos and that, and you'll be fine. Just what I found is at the start I used to want to always experiment on my own terms, and that's why I always killed them at the start. But as long as you know what you're doing and that, it's all good. You don't have to really do much, just look after it. Yeah, you should show us how it goes, and that if you, I don't know if you're allowed to grow it there and that, but if you want to do a video on it, I'd be mad to see it and that. There you are, see Tommy D is floating head low. Yeah, the floating head. Oops, that's the wrong one. Move the wrong one. No. Yeah, it's fine there. Don't move that. Stay still. There we go. The floating head. Okay, what have we got up next, eh? So hard to pick, my god. Let's see. Shredding the Balloon, that's a good one by Hilltop Hoods. He's probably getting sick of the same friggin' artists all over again. But let's see what else we got here. I'm going for my suggestion. It's all just basically the same artist, so don't know what to do. Gotta find some different artists. Shit. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to history, I guess, and then go down through it. There's so many songs in it. It's bigger than like the world's largest playlist. It's like every playlist on YouTube combined, not confined. Just making up my own words now too while I'm at it. Why not? Confined. If it's not already taken, I'll use it. The shoe fits, wear it. Confined. Shit, come on. Song. Just pick a song, Tommy. Fuck me dead. There you go. I just leave it alone and I water her every other day and she's thriving, totally legal in Kelly. Nice. I was worried it would die because I had to move it. My red-nosed pipper was eating the leaves off it. You got to be careful when you move them and that because they can be sensitive. You got to leave them out of the light for a couple of days and let it like settle in and that once you move it. Otherwise, you'll find the leaves will start to wither and that. But yeah. Never heard of a people eating some plants, but never mind did. Yeah, it's different. Shows you how good it is though if the dog's eating it. It's definitely a good sign. Get the sound right.
I learned to live without no money. I seem to cope. Even when I'm broke, I know that I can function. But I'm 22 now and sick of having nothing. I'm sick of eating.
There's me gone. There it is.
And I can't fill it up with love. Shit's crazy.
Got me light up. Got a yellow lighter at the moment.
They kick me when I'm down and smile when I'm up. I see the men that they've become. It's fuck. The only woman that I listen to is mum. Cause she was there way before the others. I wonder if she's thinking of her son. And if she is, then which one? I haven't heard from River in a month. Last time we spoke, he told me I was living in the slums. To slow my thoughts down, I'm sipping on a cup, drinking whiskey mixed with ginger and
smells incredible already. Yeah, I know that kind of feeling like when I had mine going, you could smell it before it even had little whiskers on it and shit. It was amazing. What kind of strain is it? Do you know?
I wish that I could fix the situation. I just want to take him out the basement. He's been by my side ever since I lived at Grace's. We started SAO together sitting at the station. It's that real. The fuck rap. All he wanted was to paint it. I've never seen that type of dedication. I just want to take him out the basement, put his feet up on the pavement. Let him show me what he's made of. To pay the bills, I'm out working like a slave. Fiends got me running back and forth and they're the ones who chase it. What I sell will turn a man into a trader. Drugs will turn a family to strangers. Yeah, I watched my team go from minor to the majors, and all it took was time and motivation. Snakes in the grass keep it cut just like a razor. Enemies and friends in the end, they're all the same. Life's a game and everybody's just a player. So I will
Gustavo, what is up, bro? Much love, hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Tell my family to take what's left. Everybody wants to say we're friends. This year 3 mates already.
You have no idea what strain it is, that's alright. Mystery strain's always fun.
I just love my fam and will until the day I'm dead. And I ain't living.
You get that a lot over here. I got a whole bunch of seeds at the moment. I don't know what the strain is, but it's really incredible.
I was brought up taught to break my bread.
I've got to collect all the seeds up into a bag because I've got them all just sitting up here at the moment. I've got at least 10, maybe 15 of them. And then I've got like 3 other different strains. So I've got 4 different strains and about 30, 40 different seeds at the moment. Well, not different seeds, about 40 seeds of 4 different kinds. It's pretty cool. Smash 510 sent me a bunch of different beans and I put them in the ground, and this is the only one that popped up. Oh yeah. How long ago did you put them in? Another song. Dun 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 dun. Harley Quinn, The Joker, Listen Esso, Golden Years, Eminem, No Love, Chillin' Out. So many. So hard to choose. I've got to change the genre around. That's what I said last time. I ended up back on hip hop again. You should see my history though. It's all freaking hip hop. Here we go. This is something different. It's a Metallica Nothing Else Matters remix. Bootleg remix. It's pretty good. Pretty uplifting. About a month ago, maybe a little longer. True, I've had seeds that I put in like a month later. They've popped up. I didn't even think they were going to pop up, and then they just pop up like a month even longer later. Sometimes close to 2 months later, you'll have a seed pop up randomly. You'll be like, what the fuck? I completely ignored them. I didn't even know they were there, and then I come outside one day and there was like these half risen plants that were like 1 foot tall. I was tripping out. I was like, wow. couldn't be much far from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Going for another one, eh? Life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I can't just say. Cheers. Have some water. Don't forget to stay hydrated, people. Always a good one. Yeah. The water's so cold because the room's friggin' cold. It's like drinking water out of the fridge almost. Put a little bit more in the bong, eh? Could use a little bit more. Ooh, not too much. Yeah, that'll do. But I know. Alright, there's that. Tasha Ellen, what is up? Russian, eh? It's always good to have some Russians in it. I've got a few Russian friends. I can't speak Russian, it's such a hard language to speak, but much love for coming in. I'm Australian, and yeah, much love for coming in. Welcome to my world. That's okay, I understand. No worries. You know, we can use Google Translate too. 1 second. Don't leave yet. Wait 1 second. I've got to turn my volume up a bit. Translate to Russian.
Живая мама Россия.
Живая мама Россия. Long live Mother Russia. Stream music. This is how we roll in the 21st century.
Запросите песню, если хотите.
And back to the chat. Don't leave, we will learn Russian for you. Hold on. Panda. Okay. Too easy, thank you very much. Panda. Panda, 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 panda. Here we go, designer panda. Hell yeah, bro. Here we go. You're welcome. Gonna go in for a smoke, eh? Where'd I put my cone piece? There it is. Panda.
I got broads in Atlanta, just at the lean in the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacies, family, wait and see, look like a panda. Going out like a Montana.
Cheers, everyone.
Legacies, family, wait and see, family. Package full, Danny, selling ball, candy. Man on the macho like Randy. The chopper go out to for granted. This nigga bullet your family. Hope the killers understand. I got broads in Atlanta, just at the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacy, family, wait and see, look like a panda. Going out like a Montana. Many killers on their hands. Legacy, family, wait and see, family. Package full, Danny, selling ball, candy. Man out the macho like Randy.
Angel Studios, what is up, bro? Much love for coming in. What's up, bro? What's up with the weather? What's up? The weather is so shit at the moment, bro. It's friggin' cold as a witch's clip. Russian, not American.
I get broads in Atlanta, just at the lean and shit, super family. Credit cards and the scammers, wake up beside the shit, let design, whole bunch of ladder shit. They be anti-rats, I know we clever shit. I be putting myself in the finest shit. I got plenty just up with Bugatti, but look how I try this shit. Legacies, family, why is he killing no camera? Pop a perk, I got signed a gorilla, they come and kill you with bananas. For feelings, I feel it, pull up in the finest. No niggas, they come and kill you on the counter. But bully is dancing bigger than the pound, they go out to the Grammy, but bully you finally pull up, I'ma flip it. I got bitches pull up and they get it. I got niggas that's counting for digits. Say you make you a lot of money. No killers pull up in the unit breaker. CTD pull up in the killer baby. Call up, fill it, pull up, gon' fill it baby. Niggas up in the baby, gon' drill it baby. Fuck, we gon' kill it baby. I got broad jack shit. I got car jack shit. It's how it is. Did it all for a ticket. I play the bomb when you spinning the body, you chillin'. Check the dawn, doing business in the break. Fucking up shit, she doing the feeling. I begin to the chicken, count to the chicken, and all of my niggas are split.
It won't let me paste Russian into my thingo. Why not?
I got broads in Atlanta, just at the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacies, family, wait and see, look like a panda. Going out like a Montana.
Gotta play this for a second.
Я австралийский. Спасибо за то, что пришел, и я надеюсь, что Веной.
Okay, continue.
Honey killers on the hammers, legacies, family.
New Instagram.
Package full, Danny, selling ball, candy. Man on the macho like Randy. The chopper go out to for granted. This nigga pull up your banner. Hope the killers understand me. I got broads in Atlanta, twisted the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacies, family. Wait and see, look like a panda. Going out like a Montana. Honey killers on the hands. Legacy, family, wait and see, panda, package full, Danny, selling ball.
It's been a while, man. How you been? I've been good, thank you. Angel, how you been, man? And you're welcome, Tashi. Tashi. Let me check out your channel too while I'm here, right? Panda. Good song, that one. Let's see, what else do we got here? Skrillex. So hard to choose. Yeah, we'll go Skrillex.
Now greetings to the world. Vice of the one big gang still alongside Skrillex. Time for
I am subscribed to your channel there, Tasha. I've been good, bro. I've been good. Shit, boy. I wanted to say hi to one of my boys, man. I was like, let me see Hydro real quick. Much love for coming in, bro. It's good to see you again. Miss everybody. Top music. Cheers. It's a little bit loud, isn't it? It's like 6:27 in the morning here, 6:30 in the morning. Just pumping the beats, Tommy D style. Max, nice to meet you, Max. My name is Tommy. Cheers, everyone. Party time. The real good song. My name is Stony. Vape. No, I don't do vape. I just do the bong. He knows vape, lol. Everybody knows what vape is. Vape is the shit. I haven't done it in a while, but that'd be nice.
Да.
Да. Five minutes later, okay. I wish you knew Russian, that would be great. Yeah, Russian is so hard to learn. I've known Russian people for like 5 years. I still can't speak it. It's like impossible to learn. Here we go. Got my little translator up, eh? Boom, chugga paste and translate to English. You understand me? Yes, I understand you. And you may speak Russian. You may speak Russian. Translate to Russian.
Yes, I understand, and you may speak Russian.
No, I fucking said translate to speak
Да,
in Russian.
я понимаю, и вы можете говорить по-русски.
I interrupted.
Да, я понимаю, и вы можете говорить по-русски.
Yeah, okay. We heard you the first time for the most part, but anyway, there we go. Let's play the next song on the list, eh? Here we go. Eyes on Fire. This one's a fucking good song. And once again, if anybody wants to request a song, feel free to do so. Boy, robbing the beach early today, yeah, buddy. My core don't have those letters, I can't. I just copy and paste it into the Google Translate and then sends it to English, and then if you type in English and translate it back and copy and paste it. See right through the window. I see you, say you alive.
of your stolen power. See right through you anyhow. I see.
Huh? You're welcome, friend. I live in Australia.
You're welcome, friend. I
No.
live in Australia.
Oh my god, you're a fucking retard, mate. Obviously, we know how to speak English.
Ты рад, что я живу в Австралии.
Australia. That's the one, Australia. And continue. Oh, I should also translate what he's saying. He said, "Thank you. Where do you live?" Because I said, "You may speak English if you like." He said, "Thank you. Where do you live?" Sorry, guys. I should also do that for you guys. Okay, now. Whoop. What does our Russian friend have to say? Our Russian friend says, "I'll write to you tomorrow in the Instagram." Of your stolen power.
Хорошо, я поговорю с тобой там.
This is funny. Token C420, cheers, very much love and respect. How you doing? Much love for coming in. We've got a Russian friend here at the moment. We are learning Russian. What time is it there? It is 6:35 AM and we're still kicking and partying. What time is it for you? By the way, Token Steve. I don't know if our Russian friend heard what we said before, so I'll go ahead and play that again for him.
Хорошо, я поговорю с тобой там.
I just told him, thanks, I'll see you there, because he said he'll talk to me on Instagram. And there we go. Central England, oh yeah, nice. Much love, bro. Ask him where at in Russia is he from. I will do that now, Stony. I'm just typing up a message for our Russian buddy here. And we'll do that now.
Макс, у нас есть вопрос для вас. В какой области вы проживаете в России?
Here we go. Just had to do that. I asked him in what area in Russia does he live. Custodian wanted me to ask that. Da, low, I don't know. Da is yes. A bunch of potheads trying to learn Russian. This can't be good for international relations. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta see what he said there. The first part, because I didn't get the first part yet. He said, okay, let's say your mum says you'll have a live broadcast tomorrow. So let's say your mum says you'll have a live broadcast tomorrow. Something like that. That's how it translated. Let's say your mum said you have something about, yeah, whatever. Okay. Let's just translate the second thing that he answered, which was where he lives. Dagestan. Dagestan? Nice. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and play the next song on the list while we're at it. Got sidetracked there for a second with the Russian learning. What's another good song, eh, guys? Here we go. My life be like, ooh,
My life be like, ooh, yeah. My life be like, ooh, yeah.
This is really fun, I'm loving it. Yes.
My life be like,
ooh,
my life be like, times like these that make me say, yeah. Oh, let me see if this go my way, like, keeping brain control when I stray, yeah. A lot of sacrifice in the way, yeah. Living like a figure tip. Sometimes I fall, I slip, yeah. One feelings I be more like you, yeah. Not the crucified with the things I like. I'm on an island by my lonesome stranded. Low key and staying candid. Reflect on all the things I try my hand at. Search for the equation to persuasions I'm used to. Finding comfort in the zones and clouds of bones I get loose to. A mountain is spontaneous. Spinning in monsoon and grinning is high octane. Explosive how I came. Rolling down the hills, cause life's a hassle. Encircled by my body like a moat surround the castle. Stay afloat, catch a second wind. Thin is the air I breathe.
Baby.
Wipe the snot on my sleeve. I'm calling on the Savior to be all that I need. Please forgive me my behavior. Have me lost in light speed. Times like these that make me say, yeah. Oh, let me see if this go my way. Like keeping brain control when I stray. Yeah. A lot of sacrifice in the right way. Living like a figure.
boy.
Sometimes I fall, I slip. Yeah. One feelings I be more like you. Try not to crucify with the things I like.
The fear of never falling in love, and the tears after losing the feelings of what you thought love was. Like the dirt still up under the rug.
My life be like,
Bad characteristics covered in Christ's blood. The joy of new birth and the pain of growing up. The bliss between giving my all and giving up. The highs and lows, paths and roads I chose in the cold I froze. Trying to ease my woes in this world of sin. Close to thin the visions of the God I
He said, while I'm sleeping, by the way, in capital letters.
letters can never express. So the sounds of ooh, I really fuck with my life.
times like these that make me say, yeah. Oh, let me see if this go my way. Like keeping brain control when I stray. Yeah. A lot of sacrifice in the right way. Living like a figure tip.
Stoney's loving it. Bye, bro. Yippee. 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 I sleep. No worries, bro. Good night. How do we say good night?
I can't believe that I'm here again. My life be like times like these that make me say, yeah. Oh, let me see if this go my way. Like keeping brain control when I stray.
Here we go. Translation's a bit slow. 5 minutes later.
Доброй ночи.
Доброй ночи.
A lot of sacrifice in the right way. Living like a figure tip.
Welcome to my world, eh? Tommy D's world. No, seriously, I talk to a lot of international people. I'm kind of used to it now. So I got the translator up and all that kind of shit. It's quite I'm used to talking to international people and that. Damn, Tommy, you pronounced that pretty damn good. I couldn't. You know, I can't even say it now. I just, yeah, don't ask me to say it again. Dobranoski, something like that. I got to hear it again so I can.
Доброй ночи.
Доброй ночи. Доброй ночи. Доброй ночи. Okay, let's stop saying good night now in Russian and find another song. Shit. What's another good song, eh? You should request one, Stone. You haven't requested one yet. No pressure, you don't have to, of course. Some people can't, you know, it's so hard to think of one when there's so many good songs and that. Leave the pressure up to me, don't worry. I'll deal with it. I'll find one. Here we go, got another classic one from the Tommy D live streams. Yeah. Yep, yeah, cheers.
If you're feeling low, then give it a go.
You know when you're doing a song about a slow town.
Try Lambert sniffing salts today.
I don't know how it's pronounced. We should figure out how it's actually pronounced too. For a second. Wait a second. I want to figure out how it's pronounced in Russian. That's what we need to do right now. Cheers. In Russian.
Ура.
Ura. U-R-A is how you would say it. Ura. But it's pronounced Y-P-A. Well, that's how it looks anyway. Y-P-A. Ura. And we shall continue with the song.
The pain kills cause the summer's here,
Yura.
and when you were near, know where you would know of. Look, cause here, bright, they show up to.
Or we can scrap my shitty song and play Stoney's song, Static X Bleed for Days. Bleed for Days. There we go. Yay, 12515, what is up, bro? Much love for coming in. This fucking stoner, what's going on, Tommy? Not much, bro. Just partying at 6:46 in the morning. Chilling, having a smoke and that. Yeah, good to see you in here, bro. Missed yous all. Savage. If that don't wake you up, I don't know what will. Cheers, eh, Stoney? How you feeling? Says, yeah. Cheers, time to get baked. You heard Nightbot, it's time to get baked. Yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been around as much, bro. It's been a bit hard. I've been, you know, playing Xbox and I'm just trying to keep my mind off this bullshit and that, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Just trying to keep my mind steady in that, and I felt like YouTube was too much to deal with at one point, but I'm trying to get back in that as much as I can. Gets a bit hard sometimes in that, but at the moment I'm doing alright, and yeah, gonna try and do a bit of a comeback. Everyone's disappearing. It's so hard when like no one's coming in and that anymore, and trying to get everyone to get their notifications sorted out and that. Always here for chats, mate. No worries, bro. Much love, and much love and respect, and I appreciate it. It's always good to have someone to talk to and that about shit. I'm using OBS now instead of the Streamlabs, so it's not as good with the mixer and that to fix up the sound for the music and that, but it's not too bad. Kind of feel like I'm talking over the music a bit though. I know for you guys it's more clear with my voice and that, but for me it's like I'm talking over the music, so it feels weird. Gotta get used to it though. Ninja Sun, hi man, remember me? I remember you. Much love for coming in. How you doing? Tell me if you're not back with the crazy jealous girl from London. No, I'm not back with her, don't worry. I met this other girl though, if you wanted to get into it really, but things didn't work out. It's kind of a crazy story. I'll share it if there's one after the song. Or I can turn it down a bit. Yeah, that works. Love the flash and weed leaf, man, eh? Yeah, it's fucking pretty awesome, eh? There's actually two on top of each other, because I got that one and then that one there. And I thought it would look cool if I overlapped them like that. Make it trippy as hell. I gotta put it back again. There we go. Yeah, it's trippy shit, that. I'm glad you like it, very much love. I was hoping someone would say they enjoy it. No, I know I can keep it there. Wasn't too sure if it looked that good or not because it's just overlapped in that, but yeah. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Stoney wanted to know what happened. Ninja Sun bro, Tommy, don't you remember me? I was just... Yeah, I remember you bro, don't worry, I remember you. It's good to see you in here again. Much love and respect for coming in. That one was insane for sure, yeah, definitely. Well, basically I was playing Xbox for a while and just, you know, minding my own business, and along came this chick that lived in the next state, basically, and well, I'm from Victoria and she was from Sydney, in New South Wales, so, you know, she wasn't too far in that. We ended up talking basically, and I got her number and we started, you know, things got pretty whatever and that, but then the thing was that she was 37 and she just got out of a relationship, she has kids and that, and yeah, basically she said by the end of it that she thinks that I was too young for her or whatever, and we ended up calling it off, and that wasn't why I took a break or anything, that just happened recently. That's just something that happened. But yeah, since then I'm just staying away from chicks and that as much as I can, I guess, and just minding my own business again. How's Wilson? Did you find him yet? Yeah, he's hanging in there. Going from coast to coast. What was I doing? I lost my train of thought. Looking for a song. Yeah, it's the one. It's a little bit quiet, isn't it? What song shall we play, eh? That is the question. Static X, kill your idols, knife party. Shit. Which song? This one will do. Once again, if anybody wants to request one, just let us know and I will play your song. Good old Wilson. Too old for you anyway. Oh my lord. Yeah, well, you know, I don't mind the older women, to be honest. Like, it's good to have someone that has experience, if you know what I mean. I prefer someone with experience over someone that doesn't know shit. We're gonna have to find Tommy a girl in this town. No age, true. There's not many good chicks in this town, that's the thing. Then turn the music up. What am I doing? There we go. That's a bit loud. It is 6:33 in the morning. That's alright. Oh fuck. Let's start a Who Wants to Date Tommy D campaign and find him a girl like the dating game show. Love. True. See, there is girls that want to date me here and shit, but they're all just not. I'm not interested in them. Like, they're the kind of girls that'll have a different guy every week and shit. It's not my kind of thing. Older is one thing, too old is something else. Yeah, true. That's definitely true. Oh, I've got to find me friggin' tobacco for a second so I can chop up again. Okay, all good.
Summer in the hills, those hazy days I do remember. We were running
Have some water, eh? I'm fucking thirsty.
the whole world at our feet.
The water's so cold because the room's friggin' like a fridge. Literally, it's like the water's feels like it's almost frozen. Like I'm one to talk. I've dated guys 19 years younger than me. I'm talking to this one chick right now, and she's 18, but she's got a boyfriend anyway. So, you know, I'm not going to go there. It's 106 here today. I'll just rub it in here. It's friggin' freezing here. Like, I gotta find out the temperature in a second. Find out now. 106. Fucking hell. I wish it was friggin' 106 here, but then if it was, probably was that here, I probably wish it was colder again anyway. We'll find out what the temperature is here. It is 39 right now here. 39 and freezing as a witch's clip. I'll swap my 39 degrees for your 100 degrees. You guys get it friggin' even colder over there. Friggin' below zero and shit. Everything freezes up. But for us over here, below friggin' what is it? Yeah, below 50 is friggin' cold. We have temperatures from 102 to 109 here for the last 35 days straight. Our lows have been 87 to 71. Like, oh my god. I now have to pack up and move over there. I know Ye wants to see me in that. Go over to friggin' Cali in that. I've been planning that too. I want to do a road trip to Cali for sure. now you mention all this weather, it's just like friggin', oh my god, what am I doing in Australia? I should be in California. I don't get that cold here where I'm at ever. Packing up and moving to the East Coast. What do we got? And find another song on the list here. Come on, there's gonna be a good one here somewhere. Faded. Alan Walker, nah. No. No. No, here we go. Hang on a sec. I got a good one. Wish my hair would stay out of my eyes. I gotta get a haircut this week. Or next week, because it's Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Sunday. Or next week I gotta get a haircut. You see that shit? It's like right in my eyes, man. Do like a close up on it. It's like fucking hanging over, man. It's so annoying. Every 2 seconds, just fucking poking in my eye. We are West Coast. I live in. Yeah, so I got it confused. East, west. Yeah, West. Sorry, not East. Never eat soggy wheat bix. That's all you say in Australia to figure out north, east, south, and west. Never eat soggy wheat bix. Don't ask me how it works. It just does. Never eat soggy wheat bix. Live about 4 hours from Yay. What's the music volume like on that? Turn it down just a little bit. No, it's fine about there. Weather is sweet. This song is so fitting as well. I didn't even do that on purpose. The sun is shining, weather is sweet, makes you wanna move. Fucking these lyrics are just so perfectly timed, man. East Coast does freeze and snows bad, hurricanes and horrible weather on the East Coast. One place I was staying for a while, we had hurricanes. I don't know if you call it hurricanes. Was it a tornado or a hurricane? I don't even know the difference really. But it was like a little whirly things that are in like the paddocks and shit, and it was tripping me out. But yeah. They're pretty big actually, not little, but they weren't like friggin' American style friggin' hurricane tornado things. They were like small little hurricane things, I guess you could call it. Or a small little, yeah, hurricane. We just call it a hurricane because I don't fucking know the difference. There was like 7 of them like in, I would say like a 50-mile radius, and it was like friggin' crazy. We were driving in the car in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by friggin' tornadoes or hurricanes, whatever they were. Sweet, makes you wanna move. Gonna grab that bit of tobacco there. That's a tornado. Okay, well thank you for clearing that up. Yeah, there was like 7 of them. It was trippy as because I didn't know anything about them or anything like that because I don't get taught about them here in one of my sisters goes look up at the sky because the sky had like this weird blue kind of aqua colour to it, and she goes when the sky is that colour it means there's going to be tornadoes or whatever. And then later on we'll drive in the car because we're in the country at that time. We were in the country, we were like in the middle of nowhere, just in this rural outback kind of road, and all of a sudden there was all these friggin' tornadoes all over the place and that. It was kind of trippy. But yeah, they're definitely not something to play around with. Can you understand? Oh, I had another packet of smokes somewhere stashed. I don't know where I put them though. Where'd I put my other smokes? 1 second. Just gotta find where I put my other smokes. Ooh. Not that one. Ooh, fuck. Okay. Turn me torch off. That would help. Can you understand? It's a catchy song, that one. My god, okay, let's see. Hurricane is a huge rainstorm with high crazy winds. It's bad. Tornado is a whirly funnel-like thing that spins strong winds. It picks up things and yeah. That makes sense. We don't get hurricanes in Cali. We get tornadoes. We get earthquakes. And in the Bay Area, they get sinkholes. Apparently here we get earthquakes, but they're so small that you don't even feel them. Sometimes my light shakes a little bit. You can like hear it shaking and that. It's annoying as fuck. It just rattles. It's just like, oh my god, shut up. But besides that, yeah, we don't get much really. There's some you wouldn't call them sinkhole. Well, there is some sinkholes around, but what you get is some of the soil in some areas is like built. The houses are built in like swamp kind of land area. And the houses are starting to like sink or slide with the land, and they start to like split open and shit, and you get like massive cracks in the houses and shit. A lot of that happens around here because of the land that it's built on and that. Not exactly where my house is built, but close by. That house is pretty good where it is. The sinkholes are pretty trippy shit. I've seen one sinkhole actually just in because I live near the race course here where the horses race and shit, and as a kid I used to go there all the time and just like play around there with my mates and that, and there was like a friggin' sinkhole there. It was crazy. It wasn't a very big one, but I'd say it was like maybe 8 by 8 foot wide. Big circle in the ground, and it went down about 10 feet. It's pretty crazy. Like a friggin' like a bomb crater almost. Like someone hit it with a mortar shell or some shit. We ended up digging into it, making like a little tunnel system and turned it into like a trench room, and then it collapsed anyway. It's another good song, shit. Not that one. Here we go. If you want to request any more songs, Stanley, just let us know. You can give us another one, I'll play it. I don't care what kind of genre it is. One opened up in Texas under this guy's house. He was in bed asleep and it opened up under his room in the ground. Fuck that. Never found him. Fucking hell. That's crazy. Can you imagine that, just friggin' waking up to just dropping to the friggin' center of the earth, basically. Just falling into this fucking pit. That'd be crazy as. It's crazy to think they would actually let people live on land that's that unstable that they could fucking just fall into the friggin' earth and die. Never be found again. You'd think they'd have like land surveyors and shit that would know that the friggin' land's unstable and what, I don't know. Yeah, I think I heard that story actually. Now that you mention it, it sounds familiar. Can you imagine asleep in your bed and wake up to the... That's what I said, oh my god, it'd be fucking crazy. Like, you could almost have fucking night terrors from that shit, just fucking... I feel like I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night, tripping out, thinking I'm gonna fall through the ground or some shit. I'll move to fucking Greece where the ground's all friggin' made of marble and it's all stable. Solid as a rock. They have earthquakes there, but the ground doesn't friggin' crack open or anything. I'm trying to find where I put my scissors. Here they are. What did you do? How horrible if a person was you that the earth opens and swallows you when you sleep. Right. Oh my god. Either that or natural selection is friggin' horrible. You can blame it on bad karma, or you could say it was bad natural selection. You probably provoked God in some way. I challenge you. He challenged God. His brother opened his bedroom door to see a huge hole swallowing his whole bedroom. It's like something out of a friggin' horror movie where, like, I seen this movie the other day on Netflix. It's called Death Note, where you write someone's name on a bit of paper and how they die, and then they die on this friggin' Death Note book or whatever. Friggin' crazy. It's like that someone who's wrote friggin' dies from falling through a pit or I don't know. That's just an unbelievable way to go, just straight out of the horror films or some shit. Copying exactly what I said. Yeah, legit, it doesn't happen in real... Apparently it does happen in real life, actually. Apparently it does. And that's the scariest thing, it actually does happen in real life. Chop, 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 chop. It's like fucking, what's it called? Final Destination or some shit. How's that looking? Looking good, a bit more chopping though. I swear there's another seed in here. make me wonder how much of this sci-fi shit we see in the movies is also real true. Yeah, like a lot of this shit just seems that they friggin' get it from real life and put it in a movie, and then friggin' it happens or some shit. Like a lot of the shit they put in movies ends up happening in that. Movies are telling the future or some shit. Fucking hell. What's another good song? There's so many in here. Just pick a random one. If it's shit, I can change it. Why not do it that way, eh? If that's true, then fucking imagine if Eat the Clown's real then. Seen the latest It movie like a couple days ago, maybe a week ago. If he's real, then fucking yeah. Like all these government spy conspiracy movies, true. A lot of the shit they use in those movies are actually based on facts that they've actually probably heard from fucking real conspiracies and shit. A lot of it actually is, really, yeah. So it could very well be true. Used to be into the conspiracies a lot, now I just don't bother with them as much. Like, I still get into it and that, but I don't really bother, like, you know, getting right into it mentally and that. I just like get into it as, like, I guess you could say, a form of entertainment. With all these weird spy equipment or cool ass shit the cops have in movies, we all say, oh, hey, or they can't do that bullshit. Well, what if it's not bullshit? Where the fuck did I put my lighter, man? It's a bright yellow lighter. It can't be that hard to friggin' find, can it? It's so dark in my room too, though. Lighter, where did you go? There it is, I'm sitting on it. Okay. That happens so often. Just looking for me lighter and I'm sitting on it. Where's me bong now? There it is. What if they can do all the weird shit in space movies and crazy alien shit?
We go about our daily lives understanding almost nothing of the world. We give little thought to the machinery that generates...
That's true. I do wonder if a lot of it is true or not, and it probably is. It's just that, I don't know, just worrying about it doesn't solve it anyway, kind of thing. A lot of the conspiracies are just something that you can't really do anything about anyway, kind of thing. So just don't worry about it.
Why nature is the way it is, where the cosmos came from, or whether it was always there. If time will one day go backward, or whether there are ultimate limits to what humans can do.
At the end of the day, like, if the government wants to do all kinds of weird fucking shit, they can go ahead and do it. It's not gonna bother me in my life if I just focus on me, kind of thing, or focus on my life and my world. Yeah, I used to be into the paranormal stuff a lot, and I still kind of am, but the weird thing is I've had a lot of, well, I had a couple of people that have, I know a couple of people that have passed away, and since the people that I know have passed away, I've been more weary of getting into the paranormal and that, because in the past I've been tricked into believing the spirits of people that have passed have been people that have actually been demons, so I stay away from trying to communicate with spirits and that, because a lot of the time you'll think you're talking to a person or a spirit, but you're talking to a demon, and it's very easy to be misled in the spiritual world, so I kind of stayed away from that area. I had a couple of afflictions and yeah. But I do get into the paranormal still. I like talking about it and like watching videos on it and that. Tickly bum holes, what is up? Hey brother, what's cooking, my man? Not much, bro. It's 7 in the morning. I'm just chilling, putting some beats on and having a chat with everyone, catching up with everyone and having a bit of a smoke. Much love for coming in. Cheers everyone. A lot of people think it's bullshit. They don't believe, but I have seen shit. I don't know it's real. Yeah, same here. And people think I'm crazy for doing it. Well, maybe these conspiracy people aren't totally crazy either. Yeah, I see silhouettes of spirits. Hey, never seen them directly though. Cheers, bud. There's ways to protect yourself from that happening with white sage and crystals and salt. You can protect against evil coming through. Yeah. But if you don't know what you're doing, all kind of bad can happen for sure. Yeah, that's what happened to me. A couple of times we messed with shit we shouldn't have messed with. I'm sure you're familiar with Zozo. He's one that we come in contact with once. But yeah, let's see what's another good song, eh? If anyone wants to request one, just feel free to do so. I'm just playing random songs at the moment. So I got an itch on my nose. I'm not like wiping my nose or anything. It's all like I got an itchy. Yeah, I haven't seen spirits directly, but not directly in the physical world kind of thing, but I've seen them through like my third eye kind of thing. Like this one experience that I had, I seen this old man when I was over at one of my friends' houses, and he was like in the shed and that kind of thing, and it's kind of weird anyway, but I didn't really think much of it because I kind of see it in my mind like kind of having a daydream, but you're looking and you're seeing it, but it's in your mind at the same time, like you're awake but you're seeing it. I don't know, it's kind of weird to say, kind of weird to describe, but then once I left I told my mum that I seen that. I don't know why, but I told her and she goes, I don't mean to scare or nothing, but an old man actually killed his wife in their house and then killed himself, so what I seen was the old man that killed his wife and killed himself, which is pretty crazy. So I have like an ability to be able to see ghosts, but not with my eyes in this physical world, but I can see them with like my third eye kind of thing, and I can sense their presence and that kind of thing. But I've kind of blocked that out as much as I can like in the last couple of years and that, due to the bad experiences that I had with the supernatural world and that. And I think I do have the ability to also talk to them through my mind, and I can interpret what they're saying through their energy, and then I can also talk back to them. If you believe in that kind of stuff, I'm sure you do. I've kind of blocked a lot of that out though, just through fear and that. Yeah, like I said, I tried to communicate with people that had passed away, and I communicated with a demon or bad spirit instead, and bad experiences happened, so that's why I kind of shut all that kind of stuff out. Don't block it. They come to you for help, to cross over, send them to the light, help them to find peace. It's not always that easy though, you know what I mean? Like I'm not friggin' Jennifer Love Hewitt in The Ghost Whisperer, that kind of thing. It's kind of difficult. I've tried it and I've thought about it before, but it's just, they don't even know what they want. They don't know how to cross over. They don't know what they need. So you have to know them, and you have to, there's a lot to it, kind of thing. They're not there to hurt you, they're drawn to you for guidance. You gotta do a cleansing prayer with sage and ask God to only allow love and light and protect from any evil coming there. And the thing is, I feel like I have the ability to where I could get to know these spirits that try to come through, but in doing so, it's so easy, like I said before, it's easy to get confused and all that kind of stuff by bad spirits. Is like you said, have the cleansing and stuff too, but it's just, you know, it's such a, I don't know, it's just not my kind of world, I guess. Guess I was scared away from it. Even with cleansings and that stuff, like, there's no amount of protection that can protect you forever and stuff. Zozo doesn't just come through, he has to be summoned for a long process. So you're saying that there could be other spirits or demons that are imitating Zozo then? But that wasn't my major issue anyway, that wasn't the whole big deal. What happened was kind of more private, and that I would talk to you on Hangouts about it, and that's just something that I wouldn't talk about on my stream, and that kind of shit that drew me away from all that kind of stuff, and yeah. It's just something that not everybody needs to know, kind of thing. You know, the stuff with Zozo wasn't that bad. Like, for the most part, what happened was he didn't really care about me that much or affect me. He affected my sister and that, and her friend. And because I was just there to visit for a while, and they brought out the Ouija board and that, and they ended up contacting a spirit which started doing the figure eights and that, and obviously said its name was Zozo, and then yeah, some weird shit happened. Like, yeah, I don't know, like my sister got possessed for a minute or whatever, like she started acting weird and that, and the dog done figure eights in the backyard, which is weird. Yeah, it's the thing. Friggin', it's pretty. Then that wasn't Zozo because he's not. He's ruthless savage. Yeah, no, it was just really weird. It was speaking other languages or some shit. Like, I can't remember the words anymore. I should have really remembered them because it was probably friggin' important. I remember. Oh, this is what I should tell you. From that same demon, that same spirit or whatever that was saying it was Zozo. It was saying these words and these things that were obviously meant to mean something to someone, and it sounds stupid, but one of the things that it said was Avis, which is a travelling company for cars and that. And like, I do a bit of travelling, so every time I travel like to a different area, there's always an Avis sign here and an Avis sign there. I always see like Avis everywhere, so it's like it's trying to tell me something about friggin' whatever. Like, I don't know, it's weird, but it said Avis. And what's one of the other words? I don't know. It was a weird word like mumbra, mumbre, or mumbra, or some word like that. I can't quite remember what it is, but it wasn't. I don't think it was English. And yeah, there's other different stuff, like single words that it was saying. And after, I didn't realize until a couple of, like maybe even a year or two later, until I seen the Avis sign, I was like, holy shit! Like, I just had this sudden like flashback, and all this dread went into me and shit. I seen this sign that says Avis on it. I was like, holy shit! But then I just kept seeing it, like, and it's just like something that I always see now, Avis, and the sign just spooks the shit out of me, and I only see it when I'm on travelling and that. You get possessed by Zozo Soup level demon. It was Latin probably. CC Princess LPS, how's it going? Much love for coming in. Hello. Avis is a huge global car rental company. Yes, it is, but it's weird how obviously I'm going to see it everywhere in that, and obviously it would have said it because I'm going to see it everywhere and it knows I travel, but it's just weird how it would say that. And I don't know. I just thought it was something interesting to mention how it said different words, like it would just say single words, but asked it to say something and it would say that. Just say something, like, you know, I know it's weird, it would just say random shit. Single words that would obviously mean something to one of us that were in the circle. A form to scare, how would you say it, a form of scaring people, I guess, by knowing about them and being able to give them words that they'll see and relate to the situation, back to that event. Of course, it could have been an English word spelled backwards. They do that too. In that case, it could have been Ember. No, because it started with an M. It still wouldn't make sense if it was backwards. Then it would be Ermum, like E-R-M-U-M. I think that's how it was spelled. It was M-U-M-B-R-A, Mumbre, I'm pretty sure. Or with an A, an E or an A at the end. Mumbre. So it's weird. M-U-M-B-R-A or M-U-M-B-R-E. If I remember correctly, like, that could be wrong too, but it's the other one that I remember, or half remember vaguely. But the Avis one I fucking remember because it's always there. It's annoying. Always remember every time I see the sign. And it keeps popping up, like even in Greece, in this small little island, they've got a nice little house in this beautiful little island, and they've got a friggin' Avis sign there now, just sitting up there, down in the little village. And it's like, what the fuck, and this Avis sign just not appear in the most peaceful paradise place that I have to get away from everything, and it's friggin' there. Oh my god, can't get away from it. Maybe you need a ride somewhere, yeah. Go travelling, mate. Jump in my suitcase and off we go. Or it could have been saying that it was a spirit from overseas and it didn't know how to speak English. And it knows the Avis company, so it's a way to say, hey, travel. Or something, I don't know. It's weird. Or maybe it was saying to go to Greece, Avis, and then they've got the sign in that in Greece, in that little island where it's the most beautiful place on earth, and it's like my true home, basically. You could say maybe it's saying to go there. I don't know. That could be something. To gain your trust, so you will let down your defense and then they can possess you. But how does that gain my trust in any way though? Like, or maybe to make me come back and try and get more information. I get it, yeah, definitely. I definitely wouldn't do that because I'm not silly. Knowing that I'm going to see the signs everywhere, I get curious and then want to know more. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Look up Avis and see if it has other meanings. I should have done that a long time ago. Maybe it does. Who knows? I'll have to do that in a second. Let's play another song though, eh? Oh, I got the shivers. Gotta put my blanket on, eh? Nice warm blanket. Oh. Song. What's a good song? Midas Written Emotions. I don't think I've heard this one, but we'll just chuck it on. The Greek gods or titans. That's definitely true. They do name companies after certain things. I'll look up Avis and the meaning of Avis. Hang on a second. Go back. Avis, meaning. It has a meaning in French, in Hindi, Urdu, it has a meaning in Latin. There we go. Avis has a meaning in Latin. It means grandparents in Latin. And my grandparents are in Greece. My grandparents are from Greece, which is the island that I lived in where that little sign was. I was talking about the Avis sign in Greece, and everywhere I go, where I travel, there's an Avis sign. And Avis in Latin also means Greece. I mean, grandparents. So, you know, that's kind of crazy thing, eh? I should also look at the other terminology for other languages as well. In Latin, it's grandparents. In Hindi, it's pretty vague. It doesn't really say. French. In French, it means view, like viewing something, or yeah, just a view. V-I-E-W. Avis, view. So you have grandparents, view. It also has a meaning in Greek, I think. Nope. Doesn't come up with a translation straight away. Let's just see the meaning of Avis in just general terminology. It also means bird, which is related to travelling as well, bird. It says a female name given from the Latin word bird is another thing for Avis. There's so many different things for Avis that it's kind of hard, but it does make sense as well. Now Google that word. Which word? Sorry, I got sidetracked for a second. I don't know what that guy said, I don't care, it's all good. Where were we at? I should let you talk for a minute. I've been rambling on about all these different meanings and shit. Let's see what you gathered from that so far. But it all kind of ties in so far, like all those meanings like have to do with travelling, and I see the sign when I'm travelling, and it also is in that little small island in Greece, which is the last place I think thought I would see it, and it also means grandparents, which is ties in with the fact that my grandparents lived from overseas and travelling in that. And it's also the female word for female word, what's it called? Female name for a woman in Latin, which also means bird. And it's a female and it possessed your sister. The other word, he said, mumbra, what? Oh yeah, that word. I think I googled it, but I never really got anything out of it. Oh, I can't remember. I'll try it anyway, see what we get. There's mumbre. If I type it in a translator, it comes up as Spanish, mute. We can try we'll try Latin because that's the most likely. Mumbre is mumba, and a mumba is like a snake. But we can look up the meaning of mumba now, I guess. Would be a start. There's obviously the meaning of a snake, but hang on a second, I'm just gonna rest my leg for a second. I got a frozen leg. Oh my god. Mumba, detailed meaning. Your name of Mumba creates a dual nature. For on one hand, you desire to systematize your life to progress step by step, but on the other, you are taken into new experiences, positive travel, and much change and instability you attract is hard on you. That would make sense too, to be honest. Talking about Avis and the travelling, and then it says, on one hand you desire to systemize your life to progress step by step, but on the other hand you are taken into new experiences, possibly travel, and much change. The instability you attract is hard on you. And that would make a lot of sense. Try to put it through translator. A deadly snake. The Australian black mambas, right? I think we have black mambas. McMonkey Master, what is up? It's one another song to put on, eh? Just another random one. Why not? It all makes sense, but there's still questions to be asked, like why and like, you know, what? I don't know. It just leads to more questions. Need a smoke? And the reason why I've travelled so much is because of my grandparents, which is the other meaning of Avis, so that ties in as well. I forgot to mention that part. I think you are only ones that you have them in the world. I think you are only ones that have them in the world, actually. And I think Africa has them as well. Yeah, Africans have the black mamba. We got them brought here by Africans or some shit. Somehow they got here from Africa. But Africa was the only place to have them until we got them. Yeah, I bet your sister has more answers. She just don't know it yet. Like you didn't tell you sat down and thought about it and found the meaning. That's another thing though. It's funny because me and my sister have this weird connection. Like a long time ago when I was still very young, I can't remember my age, but I had this weird dream where I seen like this key, and obviously the key would be the answers or whatever to the lock, key to the lock or whatever. And the dream was basically with me and my sister, but it wasn't a very good one, you could say. The dream was basically, in the dream for me and her it was the same dream, like we seen the same thing. When I seen the dream I was in her perspective at the start, and like, it's hard to explain, I have to make it detailed and like, well basically in the dream it was like a residential neighborhood, like a kind of hill, but there wasn't any houses, kind of, like, I mean there was houses but it wasn't like, it was just like a detail, like a very blurry kind of detailed thing in the background. But to be more precise, basically there's like a hill thing, and at the top of the hill there was this big like oak tree, and under the oak tree was my sister was walking up the hill, and as you walk up the hill over the edge you could see the oak tree, and then you could see me under the oak tree. I'm on like a stone slab thing, and then there's these guys with like red robes, or no, black and like black robes with like red on it, and they were like, they had this like axe thing tied up to the tree, like in fucking, what do you call it, like one of those Looney Tunes kind of things, like an axe that swings down and chops you in half. And basically, yeah, they dropped that down and shot me in half, and like it was like a human sacrifice kind of thing. And that was the dream that I had. After that I seen the key thing, and then I woke up and I seen there's like me sacrificing myself for my sister or some shit, or I don't know, it was really weird. That's what I remember. They just friggin' like people in like weird robe, like sacrificial robes and shit, and like a sacrificial slab bench and shit. Pretty trippy shit. Yeah, pendulum, friggin' blade pendulum thing. Like swung down over this stone slab to cut you in half. And they were doing like some weird Latin chanting or some shit. The swinging act thing is called a pendulum. The weird thing is she had the same dream, and I didn't tell her until like a long time later, because it just seemed like something so weird. But then she said, yeah, I had the same dream. Were you being sacrificed? Yeah, I was being sacrificed. That's the weird thing, like I was in her perspective, like it wasn't exactly through her eyes, but you could see my sister walking up the hill, and I was like it was like a camera following behind her in the dream, and then as she come up you could see me laying down in this stone like slab bench, and then these guys in like robes doing this weird chanting shit, and like it's like, I can't remember exactly how many there was, 4 to 6 of them were there, and then they dropped this pendulum thing down off it was hung up to this big oak tree. It was like a big old oak tree, but it was like really healthy looking, and that it was just like massive, and that just in the top of this hill, and it swung down, and yeah. Or punished for witchcraft. But I was only young at the time, like I'd never seen anything like that before. It was fucking Like, yeah, I'd seen a couple of horror movies and shit, but nothing with friggin' sacrificial people speaking fucking Latin robes and friggin' human sacrifice. I never even knew about human sacrifice back then, so I didn't comprehend it as human sacrifice or anything like that. Like, I didn't know what it was. I was tripping out over it. It was weird. It's all weird though, I don't understand it fully. There's just so many questions to be asked about the paranormal shit, that's why I stopped getting into it so much, because the more you get into it, the more questions there is, really. The way I see it, friggin' God made it so that we can't see the spirits for a reason. Basically, you know, they got their world and we got our world, and like they don't have the right to just come up to us and do whatever they want to, and if they do, there can be repercussions for them just as there is for us in our world, like karma and that kind of stuff. So like, kind of basis is that you stay away from them and they stay away from you. You should talk to Nelisha. Her channel is Dream Walking Angel. She can translate your dreams and she is really fucking good at it. Very accurate. I'm not gonna like it in the end anyway, so I don't really want to know, in a way, if you know what I mean. I know the outcome isn't going to be that good. It's not a very happy tale. Anything involving human sacrifice is never going to end well for the person that's being sacrificed. I mean, yeah, I'll lay my life down for a good cause, but it's not like I need to know about it in advance, so I'll deal with it as it comes and do my best, like, you know, I don't know. Oh shit. She will be able to tell you exactly what it means and why. She does private readings for people. She's really nice, good person. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if it's worth just... I feel like it's probably better just to leave it. There's so much more than just that I have to like, you know, there's just so much, like, so many questions to be answered, and that I just left it all behind me because it's all just too much and it's all just greater than me. That's the whole thing, like that dream and that human sacrifice, it's all something that's greater than myself or whatever. You may be interpreting it wrong, you should talk to her for real. True, but I don't even know that. Maybe you could talk to her for me or something. I don't know. It's only just part of the tale, like there's still so much more shit too. Sweet. Yeah, that'd be good if you could do that.